Static. Controller clicks. Distant crowd noise. Connection established. Players detected. Monday night confirmed.
No stage, no script, no rules written in stone. Just a table, a headset, and a crew that's come to take the throne. Lights go low, screens ignite. Everybody knows what time it is tonight. From the first controller click to the final score. If you came here to play, you better bring more. Monday hits and the table comes alive. Controllers charged and the crew online. No spectators, we're all in the fight. One screen glowing in the dead of night. We don't need a stadium, we built our own arena. No $1 million sponsors, just gamers getting meaner. Victory tastes better when you earn that crown. Lose one round, get your ass back down. Laugh when you lose, talk shit when you win. Because around this table we're family within. Headsets on, volume up, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the table, where the legends get made, where the controllers shake and the knights never played safe. Welcome to the table, where we fight, love, race. Turn another Monday night into another damn page. Gaming at the table of conversation. This isn't just a show, it's a destination. So grab that controller, get locked in tonight. Because when the table goes live, we play until the lights go. There's a thousand ways that a game can go. 1 second you're king, next you're eating the floor. Somebody's screaming, somebody's laughing, somebody swears that our controller was lagging.
Bro, that was bullshit.
Yeah, we heard that before. Then somebody gets clapped and they're asking for more. That's the magic here, nobody stays down. You can lose your whole match and still wear the crown. Because winning ain't everything, it's who you bring along. The people beside you when everything goes wrong. And tonight we got one name that deserves the spotlight. CLE Gamers. Everybody make some noise. The goat at the table, controller in his hand. CLE Gamers in the building, making everybody understand. From Cleveland to the table, Joe brings that energy. When CLE Gamers hits the lobby,
You know it's about to get heavy.
welcome to the table, where the legends get made, where the controllers shake. Gaming at the table. Welcome to the table. Joe and the crew, Jay James at the helm, and everybody tuning in becomes part of the realm. Gaming at the table of conversation, no imitation, no hesitation. Tonight isn't ordinary. Tonight we make history.
Beat drops to bass and controller clicks. One screen, one table, one crew, one night.
You don't need a crown when you've already earned the respect. You don't need a stadium when you built a community. And you don't need permission to have the time of your life. So load the game, lock the doors, turn the volume up. Because Monday night
Belongs to us.
now we're back in the lobby with the whole crew loaded. Game starts ticking and the pressure's exploded. No pause, no breaks, no easy road. Everybody wants that victory mode. James on the mic, Joe bringing fire. Every single round, just the whole thing higher. Trash talk flying, but it's all in good fun. Because when this table starts,
Nobody runs.
from the first match to the final fight, we're turning pixels into memories tonight. Maybe we win, maybe we crash, maybe somebody rage quits after getting their ass smashed. But tomorrow we're laughing, next Monday we're back. Because that's the difference between gamers and the pack. We're not here for one night, we're building something bigger. Every viewer that joins puts another name in the picture. Welcome to the table. Let the whole world know. Gaming at the table. Here we go. Welcome to the table. Turn the volume to 10. It's Monday's the beginning. We'll do it again. CLE Gamer Show. Let me hear you. Change the table. The crew. Everybody watching. This one's for you.
Controller clicks. Match countdown begins. 3, 2, 1.
Game on. Beat. Game on. Game on.
Beat continues. Same table, new battle.
See you next Monday.
Gaming at the table of conversation.
What is going on? How's it going? I just got done killing my leg for a day. So, Before first things first, I gotta say, fucking kudos to you, Joe. Your idea was fucking spot on. For TikTok, I didn't get no violations. The Puffin got one, Meemaw got one, and I got one, but it had nothing to do with the prompt. Substance abuse are them two for cigarettes, but Puffin smokes weed and shows it off, doesn't get a violation, and he's sitting there puffing weed. And they're like, "Hey, that's totally fine. But you smoke a cigarette, we're gonna violate you." And I called Bill Gates retarded, and then I got a violation for calling Bill Gates retarded for Call of Duty.
What about your commission? Yeah. Don't you want to stay here and make sure that I get
I said it, and holy fuck it. It's like, oh, I got away with it. And then, like, 2 minutes later, you said the R word, you're out of here.
Oh, don't forget, you can't go outside on the dust. The reindeer and
The offer expires on the day after Christmas, so
On the 18 plus app, you can't smoke this is my favorite shit.
watch out for the bears.
Oh, yeah, the Dumbo type ones there.
am I supposed to get it worked?
So you got everything. And there is
Hey, we got Infamous Eddie up in the house.
Where do you I mean, how am I supposed
He's
to?
very quiet. You alive? He's like, I don't know. He's like, am I in trouble?
boyfriend or husband.
I'm taking this round.
Oh, what if I was
I know, I'm guilty of I'm guilty of that. I start having an in-game outburst. I'm like, hold on, are you live, Joe? After the fact, I start screaming at someone.
It was an okay.
Yeah, now we about to punt the biggest ball in the room. Eddie,
10 minutes.
do you have a voice or is it broken?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, you done with your tantrum?
Yes, I am. I felt
Holy
really bad
fucking
for what I done.
fucking tantrums. Oh no, I gotta say your little tantrum pulled us let's see, Friday, your little outburst over your Rust tantrum gained a total of I think 6 new subscribers across both platforms. So apparently as the saying goes, drama pays. What if I know that?
I was just going through a lot myself.
Yeah, you had your man period. So all right, but I'll get back to
I didn't mean to say. Something by myself, but this Rust game is kind of hard for me to learn on my own. That's why I was asking for help. And it seems like you and your brother are the only two people that are willing to help me learn it. And
I
when
just
it
tell you
comes
what to
down
do. I won't help
someone
anybody.
else, it seems like she doesn't want to help me.
I don't like helping people because it's too confusing. I know it sounds horrible, but like a game like that is just a game of hell.
We'll leave first thing in the morning.
So what'd you think of that? Hold on one second. What'd you think about that little song Twist Up?
Oh, this
I'm doing all these different experiments. So I was like, well, why not try to make it a little more on that futuristic side? And I kind of gave it like that futuristic with a BTS type style thing, like as if like it was like, oh, let's just make it sound like they're telling the story as the song's happening.
I would like to come back to the rock your lives during the week if it's possible.
You do have to endure punishment.
What's
And
that?
Puffin, Puffin, you're still here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So since it's that, I think a punishment is a little bit like Monday night. That's fine. You're here. You're doing bullshit and whatever. But when it comes to the podcast, there's going to be a minor break for the outburst and the attacks. I think like for a little bit for a punishment is today's show.
How many days do I need to stay off of it for a while?
That we'll probably talk off alive and figure out. Right now, it's just like I like while the outbursts are happening, I think like that is best fit for day show until everything's situated.
You want me just to do? Can I just at least join the daytime show and not the nighttime show?
That's what I said.
Okay.
As I say, you're free to join gaming. As I say, unless Joe says, "Cock that motherfucker." No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm sitting here like an idiot. I'm like, I was looking at it on pause screen. I'm sitting here, it's like you're navigating maze. I was like, I don't see the maze, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm paused.
So can I at least become friends with you guys again on Facebook and do video chats again at least?
Do you need any flashlights, my Rob?
Yeah, when there's time lately, I don't think have we even had any Facebook calls lately. I don't think there really hasn't been many. Everybody.
I left all the groups when I went off. I was having my hissy fit. So if you guys would like to add me to at least one of them with 3 of us, that's fine.
I don't know, but I gotta say, your tantrum though did make for a good comment song. Did you catch the song, Joe? I know Eddie left and missed the song, but it was sucking pure gold.
I heard the song. I heard the song on the YouTube on Friday night.
The one where I turned the comments into the song.
I don't want to hear any more about her hearing more of it. I felt really bad, and I was been thinking about it over the weekend, and I really felt bad.
Also, 30 Rumble followers. Thank you guys for the 30 followers. We have actually finally made it up there, and YouTube is up to 17. Both are up there. Fine.
We're gonna ride back to our truck here, figure out next game.
We had that one kid they call your adopted grandson. He went crazy yesterday because I gave him one of the glitch Sonics. I told him how to get it, but he couldn't understand where I was coming from with it. So I was like, hold on. I was like, let's start a match, and I went and dropped it to him. Like, here you go. Did you know if you have the glitch ones that it's actually really interesting when you go to use the cheat code and to get a sprite up out of the cheat code bar, you can just spam the shit out of any button you want, and it's automatically right since it's glitched.
Set up our tank here.
I was tinkering. I leveled it up for him. I was like, here you go, have a level 5. I kind of felt bad on my part because I didn't even. That was the first time I ever equipped it. I was like, I don't want to take it out in public.
Yeah, I'm not a Grinch. I'm not really.
Oh yeah, that was Saturday night's joke. Like when the violations started flying, like I love TikTok Shop. I'm sitting. I was like, you can see like.
Article.
It really did. I think at the end of the day, TikTok tried to fuck all of us all at the same time, and we all pulled the plug. Like, well, like here's your 80%. Good luck. I've got to say that Saturday night for a good return, 97 cents made. I was like, I guess that's something. I was like, now I'm just gonna exchange that and gift it all back when I go into your live. That's your job. And then at the end of the day, we'll keep. Oh, I forgot to go.
It's not work on here.
It's Christmas. I hope you miss Christmas.
I'm into him as long as I'm not the one opening him, because then that bad habit begins. I'll enjoy everybody else opening a pack. Oh shit! I forgot about that link. I forgot we chatted in TOC so much. Way back. I got it. I'll I shared the restream thing, but then I realized that was probably like 2-3 weeks ago, if not longer. So it's like maybe I do have to kind of like dig around and find it and resend it.
You're gonna have to send Jim. You're gonna have to send me the link back again to the other show.
Everybody who needs it, because I forgot. Like I sent this so fucking long ago. That's on me. I should have been. I should have been before show. Like anybody need the link, but me. I'm just.
I will let you know. I sent you and Jesse a friend because I don't know if you guys are gonna accept it or not. But just let me know.
I would open up Facebook. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of avoid Facebook because I got a group that's coming up on 7,000 members, and it is nothing but chaos in there. And it's like I just open up Messenger, and I'm like, there, it's peaceful. Because I got people trying to start wars with each other and stuff. Once you pass that 6,000 margin, I realize it gets ugly in a group. Because I got the one from my town is Kobe Skill Misguided and Unfiltered, and holy shit, can that turn into a shit show quick? Especially the ones like they try to attack other people, and they were previously attacked, and I was like, I won't allow that for you, but why does it give you the right to go after somebody else knowing my rules?
And it's like, Joe, it's like with me. There's time when you're going through a lot at your own place and you're struggling and everything. It gets to you, and you get go say something wrong, and you feel bad about it afterwards. That's just a part of my ADHD disability. I get mad very easily, very quickly, and I say the wrong things, not meaning it, and it bothers me because I don't want to lose my friends because of it. And it seems like the only like I was saying, it seems like the only few people can understand what I'm going, what kind of disability I have, and there's certain things there's certain games on PlayStation I can learn very easily, very quickly by myself. But when it comes down to Rust, it's a lot difficult for me to learn. Yes, I have learned some stuff, but not a lot. And I asked for a little bit of help, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to not do anything and work with you when I want to. But if you're not willing to work with me, then how can I work with you if you can't work with me?
That's, sorry, Eddie, but that jumping thing gets me every fucking time.
Jimmy, am I right or am I wrong?
You're right, and there's limitation at times. But I do gotta say, the limitation made for some good views. Numbers were up all across the board for those moments.
Oh, I am no longer. I'm not going to say anything about Russ or anything on the broadcast anymore because I don't want to start any more arguments over it. Just gonna leave that out of the broadcast for a while until someone else brings it up. That's all.
That ain't even the issue. It's you running to your sister and mother like a little bitch to have them fucking freak out on everybody.
I was upset because of what I heard on
I don't give a shit what you were. I don't get upset and go running to my mommy and sister to come attack you.
It'd be funny to watch you go to your I almost said your mother.
There's certain things that I didn't know how to talk to you guys about it.
Maybe that should have been a TikTok, so that would have been some serious views of that one.
What I was upset about, Jimmy, is what I heard, what was said about women beaters. I thought you threw my name in there.
Yeah, that was a whole different topic. Or oh wait, I don't remember. I gotta have to go back and watch what I said. I'm fucking. I don't remember what I said fucking an hour ago. So I'm like dementia with Joe Biden.
Because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to talk to you about it, so I just went to my sister and I felt bad about it.
Yeah, Thursday. It was like after show would have got heated. It really heated. It Friday. I was supposed to say Friday. I can't remember. Was I stoned? No, I wasn't stoned. That's probably half the problem. I got stoner brain when I don't smoke weed. When I smoke weed, I'm like a super genius.
It's the stoner way of life.
I know nobody came to me to say nothing because luckily everybody grew a fucking pair of brains to realize I'm not the person to go snapping at because everybody learns who I become.
That's why I did what I did. Is
They all cowered the fuck down because they thought, like, come at me, I'm gonna fucking blast you all over the internet and what you do and what you have done in your fucking life.
I missed the phase of that.
Well, I am wrong for what I did, and I'm sorry. I know it's gonna take a while for you guys to forgive me, and I understand that.
I say, like, I won't completely cut you off from a show, but as like for now, as like your punishment would be the day show, the lunch show. Even though it's not much of a punishment, but it's still entertainment. You get a lot of views. Yeah, I realized the lunch shows are really like I did the one lunch show and the views are fucking flying. I kind of want to do a bit of both. Like I want to go back and forth, kind of do like one day like Rumble, YouTube, one day TikTok until TikTok's like not happening. As long as I don't go on a rant, somebody don't bring up Call of Duty to me and like set me off about how Bill Gates fucked everything up.
I know I gotta take my time of talking to you guys, especially you, Jesse, because I really did the most damage to you, and I feel really bad about it. I just don't want to lose my friends because of the way I act.
Gaming at the table therapy session 101.
Oh,
Oh, it's happy lizard time.
yeah, happy lizard. He eats my fucking fingers instead of the worm.
Can you see that on your side screen, Joe? Good old Drago. That's why I say asking if you see Drago on your side screen, because I know how hard it is with all that shit, because, man, that stuff's a pain in the ass.
Listen, I'll get you some food.
Well, it's how you guys can let me know if you guys are okay with me, you, Jimmy, and Jesse is tomorrow, whenever you two guys decided to set me as a friend and add me to a group with just of us, we can talk in video chat tomorrow at some point. Then I will.
What the fuck is me, yo? Like, what the fuck? Hey, buddy.
He's home.
That will let me know that you guys are all three of us are okay. A good sign for me. If possible, Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh, your question is I'm breaking a nugget down into little pieces here. I'm having a happy. Kung Fu Lizard.
I just don't want you guys to think that I don't want to lose you guys as a friend. You guys are the only friends that stuck by me.
Look at the fucking size of him.
You're the only two that actually do stick by me. No offense to you, Joe. Especially the one man, and no offense to Jimmy, but Jesse's been my friend the longest, and I really don't want to lose him. And every time I fucking do something stupid like that, when I get upset like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose you guys because of it.
That's where he's glad he's 24 hours away, because he knows, like, oh shit, people rolling up.
Everybody has those moments where they snap at the wrong people, and when I do that, it bothers me.
I got a real good punishment for a day show. You got to wear a Joe Biden hat through Florida.
That's a death wish.
Yeah. Almost everybody down here is all for Donald Trump.
Hey, you'll be there, Biden wearing wear a Biden 2028 hat and walk down the street.
I wear a fucking Donald Trump hat and watch how fucking fast people fucking go after my ass.
And then you got to hold a big poster sign that says "Honk for Joe Biden." I'm trying to set this man up for manslaughter.
Who's smoking what tonight?
I tell you one thing, Donald Trump is acting. He's literally he's losing he's thinks he's winning a losing battle when he's not. This is the second time that Donald Trump came president and doing what he's doing now. Everybody, this is the second time everybody's realizing they made a mistake.
He didn't make no mistake. I 100% say Donald Trump is the person who gave America their balls back.
Yeah, but he's not really thinking. He's more focused on the war, not thinking about lowering the prices or anything.
Well, guess what? That war is the reason. Before the war, the prices started going up because terrorists were starting to block the Strait of Hormuz. And with that block, guess what? Gas prices right now would be $10 an hour, or $10 a gallon if Trump didn't get involved. That's where a lot of people make the mistake because guess what? He's helping tankers get through in the middle of the night, and if they'd retaliate, he takes out a few more facilities.
To be
honest with you, in a way, if we don't, I understand that that what they're saying about it, but if we don't fucking attack our enemies first, they're gonna a matter of time. They're gonna attack us like Iraq did.
See, right now, all these people that are saying Trump did wrong by going to war, this and that. The president of the United States never put a bounty out on any of their small children. Iran I don't know if anybody's caught this one, but today it got put out that Iran offered a $10 million reward for whoever could eliminate Baron Corbin Holy shit, I'm in wrestling now. Baron Trump. And that is fucking disgusting. The fact that people got to go after kids just show why we need to level Iran. Because that'd be like me saying for instance, I'm mad at Joe and Puffin. And instead of me confronting them about it, I'm going to hire somebody to go chase down their family. That's just a cowardism. And cowardice countries like that should be eliminated. Well, not the citizens, but the citizens that are taken into the whole cheering it on, they deserve to go with it. Simple as that.
Yeah, but did you hear that China is now working with them now?
All right. Well, China doesn't have much of anything either, so we'll just do to China the same thing. See, China really has nothing to really go on because everybody's got this big mistake. Asia is a very large place, and one country in Asia is India, and India hates China. So in reality, the world's largest population is in India. And China worrying about helping Iran, this and that. They're too scared of Trump because Trump don't give no fucks. That's why everybody hates Trump, because he puts the fear of God in him. But why the fuck would you want to mess with America knowing that no matter which way you're going to go, you're going to lose? And then India is going to come and take your country away from you because we just fucked you up. Worry about your own problems before you try to step in ours. That's what a lot of people on TikTok really hated me because I'm a Trump voter. I will openly admit it, but I don't like people with MAGA. I can't stand MAGA country because they're just as bad as extreme liberals. Just that they have different tantrums, but it's all about the same shit they're tantruming about. And then I remember I had one guy so pissed. Were you there for that one, Joe, when the guy threatened to turn us all into FBI? He's like, I'm turning you into FBI. Because fucking, like, he was just going out because everything he said, I was like, I agree. But then he's like, oh, but you're Republican. And I was like, yes. I was like, I am registered Republican. Doesn't mean I stand with the Republican Party or the Liberal Party.
Right.
And then he was like calling me, I forgot what the hell it was, a domestic terrorist for the state or something, because I stand for, I don't pick a side and I can't agree with either side. And I was like, I don't agree with either side, and I don't disagree with either side. But I was like, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about right or left.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on video chat whenever you guys do video chat with me. Okay,
Go make some job. Go be dramatic in the comments.
Just let me know.
That Nicole has been posting updated blogs from our center, so it gives you a unique perspective on our trip. You can also check out some of the merchandise as well.
So did you catch that, Joe, about the Barron Trump? Yeah, I swear to God, everybody likes grabbing my phone in the morning just to read all my news alerts because I have in the moment news alerts from all around the world.
So we're gonna get
so even my middle child, he's always like trying to be quick to grab, look at my phone, see what's happening weather-wise around the world because he's the weather nerd and my always becoming the news nerd. So he likes trying to compare all his news articles to mine.
Sandwich with the whole.
So my 8-year-old in the next 8 years, I believe he will be probably just somewhere within like career jumping into the table conversation because he said he likes the way it is and he wants to do his own little like news segments and stuff. I was like, well, that's like when you're 16, you can do whatever you want. I was like, honestly, I see us still here in 8 years, so I was like, why not? Also, I'll put this back out there because the gaming at the table of conversation gaming tournament on Saturdays is still in the air. There are now 6 competitors, so Team 1 is already kind of put together. So
that you're facing, and in this episode, we are back in northern Michigan, getting ready to head out for an.
Somebody asked me to hold a PUBG tournament. I about pissed my pants out of him. I got asked about doing a PUBG tournament. I sarcastically said I about pissed my pants laughing. It'd be it.
So that
apparently people still play it, and PUBG. I would rather I'd quit my career as a host to anything before doing a PUBG tournament.
Right.
I see on my friends list almost every night. I'll say, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 people on PUBG, and I'm like, ugh. PUBG makes me sick. Now, when I bought my Xbox, this is how old my one Xbox is. When I bought that, it came with PUBG because PUBG was a hot new thing like Fortnite and how it is now. And fucking, it came free with the Xbox, and I had it for 2 days. And I was like, delete. I went back like 10 years later. 20 minutes, delete. Each time I download it, every decade, it gets more fucking stupid.
With my
and
do a little scouting.
And in reality, I would rather play fucking Call of Duty or what that mode is.
You probably don't.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to argue this because I'm trying not to rage myself about it. Modern Warfare 6.
So hopefully with a little luck and some hard work this year, we'll be able to capitalize.
Because that's where a lot of people will probably look at me like, you can't be 6, but then they'd be like, number 4 was actually in Advanced Warfare. Number 5 was Infinite Warfare. So in reality, we're actually at the 6th installment of those warfares, but guess they got to try to keep it up. And what's going to really agitate me about this coming up is when Modern Warfare drops, I can guarantee it's going to be like all Black Ops setup. Because Black Ops 7 was more of a Modern Warfare setup.
My God.
That's why I said, like, I went on a rant, what was a Saturday night, I called Bill Gates retarded. Yeah. I got hit with a violation. I was like, yeah, it's like, I'm done anyway. I'm going to play some Fortnite.
Probably have 2 antlers throughout the season. Another thing that's helped me as well is that I'm
Which over.
awards this year.
I was like, so what?
In between bridges that'll act natural fun here.
I know, that's kind of like when I'm not on Fortnite and I'm waiting for you guys to hop on. If it's not too late, I'll sit there and just wait to see Dan hop on. As soon as I see him pop on Xbox, it pops across my screen. I'm like, all right, if it's not too late, I think I'm hopping in.
System. They kind of system developed like a hundred.
I'm ready for all that because, as I said, when the merch line start, I want to find your preference. So then, because me, I'm a disabled person with nothing to do, especially when the rainy days hit and shit. I could be pressing shirts all day.
Doing pretty good. Turn the back out in a couple days.
What I really want to do for the first line of search Halo conversation, I want to do all of our animated characters.
As well. That's all good about.
We have like a whole team shirt, and I got to make Mimo a character. I got to come up with something funny with a Canadian joke behind it.
The hunting mission. I think he's sweating.
And then, like, we have the group one, then each person has their own shirt. So if somebody likes, let's say, Puffin better than everybody else, they can buy a Puffin shirt. They people like the CLE or Joe, however they define it. You got CLE or Joe, and then so on and so forth. And then I figure over time, then like when like anybody comes up with something funny they say during one of the shows, boom, there's a new catchphrase for a shirt. Eddie. See, I know you're watching, Eddie, so I know you don't get mad at this, but for you, I already got your quote for your first shirt with a quote. It's going to be a big, bold letter screaming mom. Because Puffin called you out. That kind of gave me a good humorous idea. And me, I don't know. My shirt line would probably be offensive to the religious because they'd be saying something like, God damn it, Eddie. Oh shit. Oh yes, I seen him on fucking Facebook Reels and TikTok videos. I know exactly who you're talking about. Like I was watching this dude walk around trolling people, like they'd sit there and freak the fuck out because he'd be dressed exactly like Epstein and shit, just walking around, and they'd like he'd go to like stores and shit, and be like no, like they'd be like I'm Pete. That's what I'm saying. Is it him just saying "fuck you" to us? Be like, watch how quick I can troll you, motherfuckers, while still being me. Like, if it's not him, it proves we live in a fucking multiverse, fucking AI world, fucking of sorts.
You see that?
Hey, you know what? Now you mention it. Like, I know this might throw everybody for a fucking wild shot, but I'm a huge believer that I kind of like. I lean heavily toward the fact that we're in a simulation, and I think the simulation has become severely broken to where copy characters are coming across each other now. So if this is the case of the Epstein character being deleted and like popping out, like holy shit, look at me, I'm like this character, and now we're breaking the simulation so bad that we're due for a reset. And the only problem is the Mandela effect is what's we're already in the process of the update with eliminating shit out of the history of our simulation. And there's those of us that remember everything right to the T, and it's like we can't be changed. Especially when that's what like I was saying that like I do believe it's either they're gonna CGI him and he's gonna sign permission, or he'll be eliminated and replaced like Joe Biden was.
Been about an hour. Want to drink? I do.
And that'll be a trigger sign for the internet. They're like, "What do you mean?"
You can break even. You know. Oh, wait. What's the other one?
The amount of that's like
I saw.
like it's a hard find right now because I've been trying to refine the video. But that's like the whole Charlie Kirk thing. Like he said before, like a week prior to his assassination, that if he ever gets assassinated, it'd be Israel doing it, and they'll make it look like a civilian of the United States did it, and then boom, it happens, and I was like, oh look, I was like, isn't this quite the simulation factor? And I'm sitting there, it's like, and then the fact that I still argue Mega Chad to be poking in right now, like, listen, you're wrong, but I still say the microphone did it and not the bullet. I know that's weird. was. It was almost like he got reprogrammed, and it kind of scared me.
For 7 days. Yeah. During the panic run. So the first increase
I think eventually we're all breakable by the simulation for the update. It's just whoever can survive it. And I think we get to witness the living proof of it all happening in front of us. That talk was like its own weird proof that it's happening, but we just gotta write it out. I was like, it's some shit you would like. I know it, its own comical, misleading moment. It's something like you see in those fucking horror movies where like the like smart one just turns and all of a sudden it's like, no, you're this done this way, and then takes everybody to the pit. How do you feel about that, Puffin? Puffin's like, I'm taking all this shit in. He's like, this is wild. I forgot Puffin wasn't there for that conversation with Mega Chad though, because I was on the microphone thing and somebody else was on something else. I forgot what it was, and then he's like, "No, it was the kid," and I'm like, "No." I was like, "I'm willing to put any amount of money on it that it's not the kid," and he was like, "That one." It was like full 180. Like we turned into the blamers, and then he became like, "No," he's like, "This is why it's wrong." Unorthodox. I know, I just defending our be real. It rhymes with it. I won't dare say it now because I don't know who they own anymore. Oh, what's your take on Disney buying out all these broadcast companies? I was coming across an article about Disney buying out like trying to. Like, I don't know if they did with CBS, but I know they did with ABC, Fox, I think NBC, and now they're like fucking just like trying to take over the streaming world now as well, because like they're doing all these new partnerships with all these other people. I'm like, holy shit! I was like, Disney really is taking over. Me, I don't know. I've always kind of hated Disney because I just couldn't get into those cartoons. But when it came to the realistic side of things, it's a bit better. But I don't know, just something off about all the Disney stuff. Like since they've done the cartoons, just didn't seem right in my set. And now they're taking over, and it's kind of creepy. I know there was something with I don't know what it was because I realized since all that buyout shit started, Microsoft. I don't know if you've noticed it or paid attention, but with the Xbox, we used to be able to have a movie section where we could rent movies, buy movies, and so on. There's no longer a movie or show gallery to go shopping on Xbox. So I want to know who bought that out and Xbox lost all that big fucking agreement. I feel like they're what that or they just lost so much. Yeah. I guess it's just colors without teams and just random ass names for the team. That's kind of like MFL. Have you ever seen MFL Mutant Football League? It's like it's a complete parody of the NFL, but it's played by like characters of hell and shit. And the goal is to either win the game or completely eliminate each and force the other team to forfeit. And let me tell you what, like the drug usage and fucking violence and foul mouth in that game is so funny, and it's up to date too, because like because I go over there play as like the Mile High Chronics, which is the Denver Broncos. And fucking, they have, I forgot what they called him, but Bo Nix is on there, and he's like the head quarterback. But fucking, it's a weird name, but it gives off the example that it's that person. That's where like MFL, because one of my favorite characters of all time was Tom Brady, and they called him Tom Shady, and it was some straight up comedy behind this character. Well, just thinking about that, Weed Brain just kind of gave me a comical thought that'd be kind of funny to share. Imagine creating like table of conversation trading cards, and then have like wild characters like the drunken firefighter, and then you'd have the rock cooker, and then their specialty the rock burn. Yep. I feel that'd be some comedy to have like a trading card collection, and that'd be something completely out of the ordinary, and everybody like, I want it just because it's just funny as hell. I'm gonna have to look into that, see how much it costs, because fucking we could like do host hollows out of those that would be the winning cards, and then have like specials of like certain characters that we've come across through the lives, like God, I like mayonnaise lover. I wouldn't even know what kind of do what character to give that, but you come up with a million ideas. Yep. I can feel it here. A fun part probably to have a mass like selection of characters before you can even do the first pack, though. Then I'd have to really sit there and brainstorm over like the 10 months done over there, and see like put it all together and think of all the characters that have been like mem worthy. Like the FBI freak out guy, call him the snitch. And then Eddie's card would be the ability to summon trolls. I still can't get over that shit. Like his one and only time in a TikTok live, he took that shit over with the trolls. And I was sitting there. You don't even know like how many like heads I was sitting there with my finger just hovering, waiting to fucking ban people, like boot them out of the live for being like horrible trolls. But they were like worshiping them. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I was waiting for complete decimation at this point, and they were like on their knees, like praising him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He does, then he doesn't. It's back and forth. Yep. And then it's when he actually uses his phone. He's like so antique that he'd rather sit on a computer than you scroll through a phone. Me, I don't know. I feel like I need my phone more than my computer. My computer, but I realize the more I do with shows, the more time I'm spending on the computer, and I'm realizing that's pulling me more away from the phone. But I still feel the phone's more important. But that's probably due for so very little more time, because once the shows kick off completely for the lunch shows, probably I'll be so dedicated to consistent work. Me, I'm to the point where I'm sick and tired of TVs. I want a laser TV. Laser TV. I I I went that route for a few years, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I need my 4K back." And then I saw the laser TV 8K, and you could go all the way up to 200 inches. I was like, "Damn, I could set the TV size to my mood." And I was like, 8K resolution. I was like, I can't beat that. I was like, every house has white walls, so that wouldn't be a problem. And it's just like a little cube that you sit up against the wall. And then when you turn it on, and it scans the wall to actually be progressively like better, like with quality on the wall. And the cool part about the lasers, anybody who knows about lasers, it doesn't matter if it's day or night, it's going to give you the best laser view possible. So if you got streaming through the window, doesn't matter. It just kind of filters it out. That's the lucky part from like everything I've seen. Like, so like if you have like a little stand up against your wall, like your TV stand or something, you put it on the stand, and it actually just projects up onto the wall from down in this tiny box, and it just and it'll actually, if you want, it'll measure out the maximum size you can. So like if you're, let's say if your TV stand is in like a little cubby spot, like 12 feet wide. I don't know, giving it too much. We'll say 5 feet wide. It'll scan the parameter of what it can do, and it'll pop up on a screen recommending this, so that should be your size. That's why like everybody looks at me because they're like, how much are they? It's like that's like the good ones. That's like about 2-3 grand. I'm obsessed with advanced technology, so kind of like I'm always trying to see the coolest new shit that's not too popular yet, and I'm trying to be the one to like run through and see how I like it. I, oh, I, I haven't checked out the Rumble Studios to look at these things because I'm not sure if it's like YouTube Studios, but I was sitting in studios looking over all the stuff because the hours were the hard part. I realized off the start. Like off the start, we were only getting like 30 minutes an episode, so like review time was not great at all. But then I realized we were lagging the fuck out really bad. And then when we got to the point where the shit was fixed, it went up a couple hours. But the last few weeks, and this is in August, which is shocking the living shit out of me. View time for the lives now, because I really only put the shorts up and I don't have much, but the view time through the lives now, instead of like a 30-minute time span for the whole week, between all 5 shows, it's going up by almost anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a week. So we're actually picking up a better audience. Rumble, we have a solid audience. I see that we have solid viewers in here from beginning to end, which you guys are the best. And YouTube, it kind of fluctuates. Which all the viewers on YouTube, you guys are awesome too. Which maybe now I just got to schedule in. I'm going to try to get in like 1 to 2 lunch shows a week, to be fair, until school starts. I'll kind of get the flow going there as well. Which I've learned from sitting in studios that nighttime, like I could be checking the route or between YouTube and Rumble, and the numbers will be higher, and the studio numbers will be like extremely low compared to what I would see in the actual lives. But during the daytime, It's almost consistent with it. I'm sitting there, I was like, now why the hell are you more accurate during the day than night?
Just
So I'm guessing there's probably a lot of people that use that studio, and most of them are at nighttime, and I feel like that's what causes the issue. And then tomorrow is back to the fun at almost a gaming, the podcast. Who knows what kind of shit can happen there? I was gonna say, you might get a song about the comments. You might have a little bit of a weird outburst in the comments, but everybody's enjoying and following, so that's a win. I got to go back and look over the numbers and see how they went those nights. I'm still trying to figure out the shorts side of things because sometimes they don't want to upload shorts. It just uploads them in the videos. Nope. I try to roughly keep them right around 30 seconds. I don't, now, speaking of, before we wrap up, I gotta hit one more thing. You just reminded me, and the topic of boxing. Did you catch the Island Boy versus that midget? It was TKO in 2 minutes, first round. Island Boy tapped out. And now they're trying to do other weird shit. One's trying to be a musician, and the other one's trying to be a professional fighter that can't even be somebody half his size. But now they're going to have an MMA fight, so that's going to be even better. I was like, I usually don't buy into this type of shit, but this is pure comedy gold. That's like, I can't not enjoy watching this. Also, I'd say one linked up with fucking Jake Doherty, and they're always beefing. And it's a mess of a world for them. And the other one, oh wait, one keeps. I think one's in prison right now. He got busted with a lot of drugs, and he's going to be facing some prison time. So now he's going to probably gain like 2 pounds in prison and come out acting like he's a gangbanger for real again. And there's the one that's not in prison. He's trying to do music, boxing, now MMA, and I think everything I described before was all him actually. So. All man. I say sometimes I peek on the clips. I'm not gonna lie, 'cause it's funny. I've never seen a crash out so bad in life. I couldn't help but watching comedy, even though I probably should feel sorry for him. But it's too fucking funny, so I can't help it. But we will wrap that up here, and thank everybody for joining on YouTube and Rumble. And catch gaming next week, same place, same time, and tomorrow, right around the same time, podcast. So until then, we'll catch you guys later and have a good week.